What's up guys, AA12 here, and welcome back to another awesome Minecraft Pocket Edition video. Today I have something, amazing to show you guys, because you guys are amazing, so I wanted to give you guys something amazing in return. But before we get started for today's video, I want to see if we can get 1 like, guys. So I do want to just take it easy on you guys for once. I've been challenging you guys with really hard like goals, but you guys get a break just for today. You guys get to just relax, sit back, relax. You guys don't even have to smash that like button. You guys can just lightly click on it, tap it, whatever you guys do. Just make that like button blue. You don't have to just completely annihilate it. You can if you want. It'd be nice if you did, but you guys can just tap it till it's blue, and I do think that's decent enough for today. So if we can hit 1 like on today's video, I know it's a pretty high like goal. It's something we've hit before, but I definitely think it's still pretty high from our usual, likes. But I do honestly think that you guys can do it. So if you guys could do that, that would be absolutely awesome. I'll give you guys a little bit of an insurance policy too. If anywhere throughout the video you guys don't feel like you enjoy it anymore, you guys can take away that like and let me know what I could have done in the video to make it all the more better for you guys, in the long run. But anyways, guys, let's get started with today's video. I do think this one's going to be a super fun one, and I think you guys will enjoy it too, for you super overprotective people who just want a house where, you'll just be safe in there no matter what. So yes, guys, this is probably one of the safest, most defended, impossible to get into houses in Minecraft Pocket Edition. So this isn't the safest house, guys. It's the safest, as in it'll save you, get it? But anyways, this was made by Noah Craft Reel. Everything you guys will need will be underneath that like button, so when you guys are done liking the video, everything you guys will need will be, underneath that. So go download, check them out, all that cool stuff, yeah, and let's just get started. So PS said your render distance is 16, so it's a good thing you told me here, dude. That would have been really bad if I just did not do that. So if we go to video settings, we get to 16 chunks, which I actually can't do, which, okay, 14 is good enough, I guess. Let's get into the most protected house ever. So anyways, guys, basically when you get in here, it's a pretty small house, I'm not gonna lie, you get an ender chest, you don't get really a lot of stuff, but you will be defended. So the first line of defense, that is actually gonna be all the way there, so this will be your last line of defense right here, this door. So you guys can actually hit these buttons up here on top to, turn these off, but usually I turn them on just because, okay guys? So yep, that's that. I think it's just a light. Yeah, that's just a light, so you guys can turn off the light if you guys want to, pretty fancy stuff. After that, you get a cool, just a bunch of bodyguards, so if anyone tries to mess with you, they gotta mess with these guards first. I don't even know if I hit that button. There we go. I don't know why they didn't spawn. Are we in peaceful? I swear, we might be on peaceful. That might be the reason why, or maybe I'm just kind of dumb. I'm not sure. Okay, let's just go to settings super fast, and nope, we're on normal. I don't know why these guys did not pop up, but I think we should, put up this wall first. So you get a bedrock wall, so no one's basically gonna break in there. You guys get this to spawn. I'm pretty sure there are some mobs out there. I am pretty sure. Let me just make sure. I don't know why they're not showing up. They showed up when I was testing this map. So, hello? Okay, I don't know why there aren't any mobs in here. I am actually wondering why that is the case. But, yeah, so these are usually guards. So, it looks like they're taking their day off for today. You guys get a cool cobweb, wall outside of the, bedrock, just like so. I'll show you guys afterwards. Then you guys basically have fire all around the base, complete with cactuses just around that. A wall of cactuses and a huge pool of lava after that. Now the last one might be a little bit overkill, as I'll show you guys, but you guys basically get TNT spawning all around it, and you guys can watch all of this happen right here at the Archer Tower, which will teleport you guys up here with a bow and a ton of instant damage to arrows, which are more powerful than you guys expect. And as you guys can see, you guys have a super protected base. Literally, it is no joke that if the TNT doesn't kill them, they might just end up falling into the lava, or get hurt by the cactuses and right into the fire, or hit the cobbles. And usually there are guards, which I don't know why. They probably took their day off today, guys. I don't know what's going on. Guards, are you guys just not gonna show up today? I'm not paying you guys for nothing. Well, I am paying them nothing, but I guess we have no choice but to deal with that, guys. So today I'm giving myself a little bit of a challenge, boys and girls, guys. This challenge is something that I did want to try out. It is going to be extremely hard to do. I think, I'm not sure who did this. I'm pretty sure it was Unspeakable Gaming. Shout out to him, I guess, who did something like this when he did a house similar to this for PC, where he actually tried breaking in. I'm not sure if that's what he did. I think that was the title for something. So I decided, why not try that myself? I want to see if a normal player with my level of intelligence, which might not be a lot, can actually enter the most defended, safest house in Minecraft Pocket Edition. So, okay, that's gonna be the entrance right there, so we gotta start from right here, guys. So, we're gonna try to break in with, I guess, you know, tools that I guess most Minecraft players would have when trying to break in. So, first of all, we need a, diamond sword, you know, diamond pick, diamond shovel. Let's see what else we need. Okay, I think we gotta go for something strong here. We're gonna go for a cobblestone, and I'm gonna hook myself up with some diamond armor right about now, just because I think, you know, that would help. We're not gonna get any ender pearls, because I feel like that'd be way too easy if you could just pearl in, pearl out, you know, or give ourselves some dirt blocks. And, I'm gonna give myself just a stack of, you know, gapples, just because I don't, if I fall, I'm gonna hope I don't really die. We're gonna have some buckets of water since there is gonna be fire all over the place. It would be nice to just, you know, actually live through that, and we are gonna get an enchanted apple, guys. So this is gonna be the bare bones, the bare minimum stuff we will have. I do think the gapples might be a little too much, but considering we don't really have any mobs, guys, you know, to deal with, you know, I don't think it's really a big deal how many gapples we have. So we're gonna go back into survival mode. I'm gonna eat one of these just for fall damage sake, and we're gonna basically set everything up right around now, okay, guys? So now, Operation Get Into the safest, most defended base in Minecraft Pocket Edition. The first thing we need to do is see how the blast radius is. So as you guys can see, the blast radius is most likely gonna be from here, hopefully, and all that. It's gonna yeah, okay. So it's right around where the obsidian is, so I think a good place to start would be from here. We're going to start with our weaker blocks first and try to build as high as we can. Now, what I think I'm going to do from here is actually, you know, drop at the cactus level. As you can see, because the thing that's a double-edged sword with this map is the TNT itself, guys. Like, yeah, the TNT itself is a double-edged sword. You do have to deal with the, I guess, you know, it just, like, spawning more TNT than you think and causing TNT to fly into the center there, you know, all of that. I think that has something to do with rendering issues, but it looks like we have, you know, a pretty good advantage there. We're kind of safe from TNT blast, hopefully. Oh gosh, okay, but we're not safe from that lag, but hopefully we can definitely deal with this. Now, I think if we fall into the lava, it's gonna be it for us, guys. Like, I know we can definitely survive, but again, we're gonna try to get in here without causing too much damage. So, the best thing to do would probably get over to the front door and break it, but a big weakness that I think would be the biggest one you could exploit, guys, to get into this house, okay? So now this is just a big weakness that I, you know, probably just noticed, guys, so is if you get to the Archer Tower. Now, how do people, you know, people with common sense who see Bedrock and the Archer Tower would be like, how is that exactly safe? As long as you can build to them, you know, implying that there will be no one here to try to keep you out with their bows, you literally just get up here and use this to get into the base. Easy as that, guys. Easy as that, so that's pretty much the easiest way to get in. But if you guys want to just, you know, make it a little bit hard for yourself, you guys could honestly just try to drop from here and all that. So yeah, now what would happen if you couldn't really build this high? Because I don't know, you're gonna have to worry about the guy trying to kill you with, you know, arrows and all that. Well, then there is another thing you can do, which is a big risk. I do highly recommend having, you know, a few god apples, enchanted apples on you, just because it will be extremely helpful. Now what you gotta do is actually wait for this TNT right here. Alright, when you there, you just like take advantage of this thing. Oh gosh, okay, this is what I was afraid of. Oh my gosh, this is what I was actually afraid of. Okay, we just gotta eat a few of these. Okay, so basically my plan was to take advantage of the TNT to get over here, but it looks like that was a little bit of a hard challenge. But when you get here, again, you guys are going to have some type of fire resistance on you. You can get through here. Now, the cactuses will be the difficult part, but I did find an opening in them that, you know, the TNT doesn't cause. Since cactus is built in a really weird way, one of these areas here, okay, looks like it's gonna be all the way over here. It has, like, a blind spot you can, I guess, exploit, guys, okay? So now this is gonna be a, like, really exploitable blind spot. We're gonna eat some of this just in case the TNT decides to hit me off. Oh, gosh, boys, okay, this is gonna be, oh, gosh, okay. So the blind spot is basically just a straight line you can walk through. Like, I am not even joking. It's a straight line you guys can walk through and all that, so we're just gonna go all the way here. So you guys gotta find a straight line that, you know, that the cactus has caused, which I actually, okay, we would have died if, you know, we were actually worried. But yeah, it should be right there, actually. I see it right now. Okay, so we just gotta jump up here, and there. Oh, wait, where is it? Okay, actually, this might be different from the Windows 10 thing we had to deal with. There was a straight line, like, area we had to deal with, but oh well, it looks like it doesn't exist here. Never mind, okay, it looks like there were no exploitable things. You have no choice but to use blocks at this point. You can actually just use water here, to be honest, to get rid of a lot of the water and cobwebs, but at this point I think you should build around here and actually just make it into the base, just like so. So we ran out of blocks, so I guess we can't really use this tactic anymore. So what we gotta do is actually get rid of these cobwebs as we can, you know, to see what we can do. So let's go over here. Come on. Oh gosh, okay, this is gonna be horrible. This is gonna be awful. Okay, we kind of need our blocks back. Let's use our diamond pick to grab this. But yeah, so as you guys can see, although it is very defensive towards, I guess, mobs and all that, because, you know, they're mobs, they're not really the hardest thing to deal with, to be completely honest. You guys can definitely, you know, use other things to your advantage, you know. I want to test something. Oh my gosh, are you for real? The most offended house may have a bedrock wall, but it looks like the underneath is just completely, like, exposable to normal tools. Oh no, okay. And you basically get in here, oh my gosh, and you're basically in the base, guys. Wow. Really, I expected, I don't know what I expected, actually, but it definitely, I thought there would be bedrock underneath there. What? No, okay, so it looks like an improvement they could do is maybe putting a lot more bedrock underneath the thing, and basically, you know, just all of that, guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, so they could make the bedrock walls a little bit higher, somewhere at a point where, you know, you can't just build over there. Again, for mobs, this is like, you know, yeah, none of the mobs can get in, but other than that, looks like everything else will be able to get in if it's just a normal player like me. But anyways, I think that's really going to be it for today's video. I managed to successfully break into one of the safest houses in Minecraft. So, yeah, that's the thing. But anyways, guys, that's going to be about it for today's video. Now, tell me what you guys thought about this. Tell me if you guys thought, like, you know, my methods were probably not the best methods to get in, but we did definitely get in. But, yeah, guys, anyways, that's going to be about it for today's video. Tell me what you guys thought. Let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and that's going to be about it. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next video, and peace. Bye, guys, and woo!